For the support this year.
We're on the field. Adam McCreary just took care of business, defeating the Northwood Timberwolves 5-1. Fantastic performance. The Governor may not be back, but McCreary is back. Anyway, we talked about Bonita won 5-1 over Northwood here, but why don't you talk about Adam's performance here today?
I thought he did a great job, by far best outing of the year. Reminded us of last year. You know, he had a lot of confidence, presence. He was around the plate, real competitive, and he trusted his stuff. I mean, he's a Division I pitcher thrown out here. He showed everybody that that's the case.
Yeah, he really looked strong early. I mean, that ball was popping. Did anybody actually gauge how fast he was throwing?
I didn't ask.
But I mean, it looked like
it was upper 80s.
Yeah,
it was upper 80s. It was probably close to 90 miles an hour.
Now, had he? What about the last inning? I mean, a little bump there, or were you concerned that he hadn't really, he hasn't been out there that many times?
We were concerned about it, but he wanted the ball. They had a couple lefties coming up. We have a lot of confidence in Murfett.
Right.
It was one of those things that we didn't want to let him, cut his own throat in that circumstance. We were going to have somebody else come in, but that last guy being a left-handed hitter, we were going to leave him in there to face him, and I thought he did a great job coming in there pumping strikes.
How'd you win the game? I mean, with offense, I mean, a lot of great speed from Jelilich. I think he had 4 stolen bases. Yeah. You kind of won a different way today.
Yeah, you know what? To me, I thought it was more of a program win. We didn't really swing the bats as well. We ran a lot. We stole a ton of bases. I don't know exactly how many, but 4
by Jelilich alone, and then you had some others as well.
So we had probably 4 more at least. And so I think that put us in situations. We get a sac fly in the first inning. We get a 2-out hit from Garza, but it was nobody offensively went off and had a spectacular game. I think we just kind of did what we had to do, and we left some runners on base. I mean, in playoffs, when you give a team a chance, to get out of it and not give up any runs, then you're asking for it. And so it's tough to go to somebody's house and beat them. And even in the down to the last pitch, they wanted it. It was a 5-1 game. It was still competitive, and my hat's off to the program and coach. Did a great job.
What about the defense? The defense seems to play. I mean, other than one little error there, but I mean, day in and day out. I mean, our defense seems to sparkle.
Yeah, that's the strength of our team. It's something we emphasize is pitching and defense. It's going to keep us in every game, regardless of how well we hit. It takes the pressure off the bats. And we have the potential to put up zeros on some teams, so we expect that. We're real hard on them as coaches, as far as being in the right place, having the right frame of mind after balls and making plays. So I thought our defense did a really good job today. It was a tough play with Adam. I wish he would have just caught it in the bag. I guess he wanted to have a last-second flip there.
Yeah. Anyway, good ball playing. Okay, so do we know who we're playing yet on Friday?
No, we don't. We know where. It's at Bonita. Yeah. It's either Gar or San Gregonio. So.
Okay, that could be the biggest crowd of the year for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking with Coach Knott, coming off a 5-1 win over Northwood. Back to Bonita on Friday.
Yeah,
thanks, Coach. We're with Adam McCreary. He went the distance today with a 5-1 win. Just missed the shutout, but you haven't been out there that much this year. So, what did it feel like to be on the mound today? How'd you feel?
It felt really good. Getting back in the CIF game. I pitched 3 of them last year. I mean, I love the environment. It's really cool getting out here. It's a lot of fun. In that first inning, I was pretty amped, pretty jacked up. So, it just kind of cruised by pretty quick.
Yeah, the first inning, it seemed like you were really strong. I mean, it seemed like you're throwing as hard as you've ever thrown that first inning.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the hardest I've ever thrown.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even see the ball.
So.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I felt good.
So you felt strong, and you feel 100% healthy.
Yeah, I feel great right now. Could go 7 more.
Yeah, fantastic. Just again, what pitches were working for you?
The slider was really good today. My 2-seam fastball, and my 4-seam. I was getting those on both sides of the plate, so when I can do that, I'm pretty effective with hitters. So, I was doing good today. My curveball, I threw it about 3 times. I did pretty good with that pitch too.
Right.
No changeups the whole day, so just fastball and slider pretty much.
Interesting, man. So you're just raring to go, waiting for the next time to be given the ball.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely see one more time. We better see one more time.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, we're talking with Adam McCreary. Great job, 5-1 winner over Northwood. Thanks a lot, Adam. Here. Here we're with Matt Jelilich. He had the double in the first inning, and then I think he had 4 stolen bases at least. I mean, talk about your running game a little bit. Do you have a free pass, green light all the time, or what?
You know, I mean, sometimes kind of depends on what coach's thinking, and I mean, we knew we could run on these guys, so coach kind of gave me the green light today, and he'd tell me when to steal sometimes, and just trying to get stuff going, get runs across.
How tough a game was this? I mean, we kind of went a different way today, didn't we?
We did. I mean, we weren't hitting the ball too well, but I mean, like all good teams, I mean, we found a way to win, so it worked out for us.
And what's it like having their big left-hander out there, looking like he's healthy, throwing the ball the way he did last year?
I mean, it's a big help, especially for our offense. I mean, it just puts you know, when you're hitting up there, just to know that you got Adam behind you, you got Garza, you know, guys who are going to keep the other offense, keep them from scoring runs. I mean, it's a big help.
Right. So you're still got a lot of run in us in these playoffs, or what?
Definitely. I mean, we're going to see what we could do. So hopefully we make another run at the championship.
How do you feel about playing home this Friday?
We definitely feel like we got the advantage playing at home. You know, we play good at home, so we're going to have a crowd behind us, and we'll see what happens.
That sounds great. Okay, we're talking with Matt Jelilich, who had 4 stolen bases and a big double in the first inning to trigger the Bonita attack. All right, thanks, Matt.